I got you. Let it rap real quick. Look. The city eyes, it's time to Bogart. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, but tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls till you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times soon. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Fears taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Child become a man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad, telling me how them crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Never light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen profits under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty to handle. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo, spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yaradon, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah. Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man shit, nigga. They take their head over, nigga. I pray when Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert, another cop can stretch the nigga. He a demon, this an exorcism, watch I bless the nigga. Who took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision, let me paint the picture. Rappers can they spin, I ain't listening, is effective. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jacob. So I war, we gon' run the summer, it's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it Young Pay. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit light. It ain't on who got this gun, it's on who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Free shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand and feet, so you'll never get that hand back. He bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow son, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his gang, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy. Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner is my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary. It's all about that warfare, boy. Back up, It's all about that warfare, boy. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I'm stand down. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I'm stand down. Take grip. Now this ain't no movement, this a takedown. We will not be moved or intimidated. We ain't the type. You got a problem? Tell them cross the fucking line. My niggas ain't polite. Soldiers to the left and right. I die for every man body. Before I be a coward, I'd rather be a dead body. This will be my kingdom when the hour plays. You can either get with it or get flipped like an hourglass. We live by honor and no excuse. Just sit the prayer up to the Lord. I told him, then let all the terrorists loose. Hold your tongue or get rebuked, cause you made a truce. With a race to make merchandise, how to buy bills. Scared of who? You got your gun, then pull it. Me and my niggas start to argue, it's about who gon' bite the bullet. It gon' take round. Opponents better move slow. Attack dog for this truth, nigga, cool zone. Go to grip. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give grip. Back up. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I'm stand down. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I'm stand down. Oh, thought you could cross us with no consequence, but you will pandemic. You should've used your common sense. My zeal lit, that means you could never prevail. Hey, with a true sit, hey, with warriors dwell. Be wise with the weapons, cause I promise. My nine just like my wife, she concealed, she modest. I know two things, a robber will not prosper. And any man harm me and my aunt gon' meet the doc. Cause this life is warfare, it's not an easy walk. Been watching my people die, so you can miss me with that love talk. My UPK soldiers, any man try to cross your path, make him regret it. What that means, fall on his ass. Comparing me to you really ain't no contest. Long live one West. Say what? Long live one West. This for those who thinking we ain't ready for. Tell them back up, I'm about to drop something heavy for. Go to grip. It's all about that warfare, boy. Give grip. Back up. It's all about that warfare, boy. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I'm stand down. Take grip. My soldiers take grip till I'm stand down.
One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends, so we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you sucker trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of One West rising to prominence. Cause I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got group vibes for Uber. Rhymes hard like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been the proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going off Patron, premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The war heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they eat so, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas spin like a tire, down the deep. And I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me.
Oh, cowards in our camp, that would let their colors fly. We want no cowards in our camp, only men prepared to die. Let's go.
Push it out, let's go, push it. Stop, y'all, push it.
When I say down, you drop down to your chest. Down. 1. 45.
Oh, he put him in the tent.
All right, take it first.
Got
Bust the head.
ODing on a beat, Narcan flow. We outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in the store, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. That Glock loaded extra mag and it's outside. There's One West for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One West sleeve stretched, do it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving Halo, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. And Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up. All cause my delivery, I be on that prime shit. Take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir, treat you like the Ukraine. Invade your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle. I got new aim, fresh kick, spit with the blick. Not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got that Ruger 5 and 7. That's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot. We take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club. We take it outside. I got my killers with me. You won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. That Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one West for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one West for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly, be there when you call me. Send them Philly Clippers at your head like a Baldy. Chopper get to rolling down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog, this the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big burst of thunder in my hands like I'm reading. Shitty little combat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look them in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother how to bid, he ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside. That temperature's getting how we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID had the mess and we was outside. My Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. It's one West for that bag and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside, and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. We outside, yeah, we outside. There's one West on them corners and we outside. We outside with it.
Go to messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they trade that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, be whole thought. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zach, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Shaw. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harvey. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Throw them boys, we taking notes. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole fuck. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fart. They ain't locked in with the cow, then with the speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, dala. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole start. Yeah, ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, force. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
You boy. You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talk the shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Pendo, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this.
Y'all speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum. A gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on the yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, this the Feast of Purim. You BK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi why he get them babies herpes. I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this is an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. Absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And another blasphemy of them, the Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets.
Hey, shalom, Israel. ISUPK presents the Lord's 56th annual Passover going down right here in Atlanta, Georgia. We got a whole bunch of events lined up for y'all, including the annual lamb slaughter. You already know. Then it's the Hebrew Academy trial. Oh, boy. Next, we got the children's party. Then, you know, we got General Muhammad's scripture breakdown class and the Hebrew Academy graduation. The Lord's 56th annual Passover. Pay your Passover fee. It's only $200 to get all these exclusive events. Real black culture. The general's in attendance and the stage is set. It's going down. April the 12th in Atlanta, Georgia. This event is only for the black, Hispanic, and Native indigenous people. We got a week full of events from April the 9th and the 13th. But remember, you got to pay that Passover fee. It's only $200 to get every event exclusively. Here's the itinerary for the Lord's 56th annual Passover. April the 9th is the annual lamb slaughter. April the 10th is the kids party. At 7 p.m. later that night, General Muhammad's scripture breakdown class. April the 11th, the Hebrew Academy graduation. Later that night at 8 p.m. is the all-black party. April the 12th is the Lord's 56th annual Passover. April the 13th is the Feast of Unleavened Bread. $200, 17 years or older, pay your Passover fee. See you in Atlanta, Israel. Shalom.
Hey, clap it up, clap it up. Shalom, shalom. What's going on, Israel? We back at it, man. You know what it is, man. It's Preaching Officer Kakunga Bar coming to you live from the 515, man. It's the ISUBK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. It's Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Heavy content where we break down different current events, you know what I'm saying? Locally, regionally, globally. You know what I'm saying? Through the eyes and the lens of the men of the ISUPK, the home of the truth. You dig? Mic check, mic check. Yeah, man, definitely, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button. You know what I'm saying? So we can get that algorithm growing, so we can get this truth out here in Des Moines, Iowa, in general, throughout the Midwest. You know what I mean? We just trying to get this truth out here. You know what I'm saying? We 1 week away from the Passover, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Next weekend is the Passover. I pray you understand. Clap it up for that. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all got everything put together. You know what I'm saying? So we get this safe and sound. You know what I'm saying? However you get in there, just be safe, man. Definitely be safe. If you're driving, be safe driving. Hey, and if you're flying, you know what I'm saying? Definitely throw some prayers up there, because you know they've been having different incidences when it comes down to these damn planes out here, man. They just had another one happen. Matter of fact, speaking of that, but it wasn't no commercial plane, but it was like a regular old, like a single engine plane. Mug them flew from Des Moines and crashed in Minneapolis, in Brooklyn Park, Minneapolis. Brooklyn Park is kind of like saying Windsor Heights, you know what I mean, or something like that. But yeah, he done crashed the damn plane into somebody's crib and all types of shit. Man, let me see if I can get that little footage. Some bank official. Let's just see what fair use, by the way. Let's just see the little footage. Yeah, so I don't know whose house it was. It was probably some white people's crib. But you know, that just goes to show you they doing all that DEI and this and that, talking about black folk. You know what I'm saying? And Native Americans getting fired, but they can't even. They the ones crashing all the damn planes. You know what I'm saying? You crash the Shalom, Yahaba Shem Yashabrakatah. Yeah, Officer Tazana in the building. He probably doing something, but they done crashed the damn plane in the what was it? The helicopter. It was a military grade helicopter crashed into the goddamn commercial plane. They done flew into the damn water, and everybody had to get up out of there. I don't think nobody died on that one, except for the military did. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, right here, share my screen real quick. Yeah, this one happened just right over the weekend. Someone's at the back door. See if I can make it bigger. All up in somebody's crib. Good night. Look, white people, they want to stand in the damn fire. Back up. You see the house is on fire, god damn it. And you want to stand in the front foyer of the goddamn house when it's burning to the ground. You know what I'm saying? But I hope they're ready for front row seats when Babylon starts to fall. I pray you understand that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get front row seats to when Babylon falls, like these airplanes is falling. You understand? Because that's thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. You understand? Babylon is definitely falling. It's falling. And come the habitation of all the devils. You understand? But yeah, that happened over the weekend. But yeah, definitely, man. Everybody, hope you got everything almost packed or start an attempt to. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll be here any minute. You wake up tomorrow, you're gonna be in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them people too. I need to get my shit packed, man. You know, niggas do shit last minute. But yeah, what else been popping, man? Weather was kind of fake nice for a second, but then it dropped right back down on us. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, something that popped up. Of course, we got a lot of different topics. We're gonna get into it. But you know what I'm saying? Speaking of the government and doing the DEIs and all this crap with the, you know what I'm saying, the FBI and the CIA and the Doge and all this crap. So recently they just put out an article where the CIA, because you know they've been leaking all types of documents. You know what I mean? They've been leaking documents over this way and that way, left and right. And so there was a recent, oh damn, I just clicked out of it. Yeah. So they just did a recent article that was leaked, you know, because you know this is a biblical based platform. So let me share my screen. So decades old CIA documents on Ark of the Covenant resurfaced amid classified group tech spat. So this was just a few days ago, March 27th. Let's read some of it. It says the CIA, close that, the CIA experimental intelligence methods to attempt to locate the Ark of the Covenant, but the revelations are about 25 years old. So they did about the year 2000. You know what I'm saying? And it says the Ark of the Covenant is more than a lost treasure for Indiana Jones to track down. See, the white man is the devil. They always trying to find them is our relics. Them is our old ancient artifacts. You know what I'm saying? So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This is black. Oh, damn, I backed out of it again. This is black people's shit. But the white man, like Indiana Jones and all these movies that they come up with, they always trying to go search out and our stuff. You know what I mean? But guess what? The Lord does not allow it. You know what I'm saying? They try to search out all the ends and depths of the oceans and the galaxy, and just so they could try to stop Israel from being Israel. You know what I'm saying? Anything that they could do to come against the Israelites, they're gonna do it. They're gonna search the heavens above and the depths below just to stop the prophecies of the Lord, but you can't stop the prophecies. You understand? Let me get one of them. Let's go over here to Psalms. You know what I'm saying? They did a good job though. You know what I'm saying? They had us in captivity, and they conspired together with one consent. All these nations did. They all conspired together with one consent just to get us, you know what I'm saying, off track. But guess what? Thus saith the Lord, as it is written, you can't stop prophecy. You know what I mean? It don't matter what you do, what you try to do. You cannot stop the prophecies. You understand? So yeah, you could use all your modern day technology, you know what I'm saying, and this and that to try to come against the Lord's chosen, but it ain't gonna work. Straight up. Let's just keep reading just a little bit more. Let me blow that up. Hey, Shalom, what's going on?
I hear you dropping. it. Hey, I got one concern, man. You got any of that new Akar music?
Nah, man. I think the best way to get some of that is through what's it called? Tribe Vibes. You know, oh yeah, shout out to Captain Katazar. You know what I'm saying? He put together for us in Israel. We have an app called Tribe Vibes. So it's kind of like Pandora or what's the Spotify, Apple Play. whatever all those things is. But it's called Tribe Vibes. You could download it on your Apple Store or Android also. So Android,
Okay.
Apple, it's an app. Download it. You got to pay a monthly little fee. Look, you pay the white man their little something. If you pay for those type of subscriptions, hey, support this truth, man. Pay for the brothers out here putting in that work in the Israel with this truth music. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's where more than likely you can get it from, unless another.
I got Tribe Vibes, right? I got it. So what? I just be able to go on there and type in the card, and it's gonna come up.
Yeah, it should be able to, Conor McCon. If not, another brother who he downloads a lot of music is Officer Q. He remember when we went to New York, shit, he had all the damn hits on his phone. You know what I'm saying? So you can hit him up. But other than that, I don't think the newest shit dropped on like YouTube yet. I think they waiting for that.
The what?
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I was basically talking about how the white man is the devil.
That's right.
And they always trying to find our artifacts and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on.
Where was I at? Right here. Bam. So the CIA used experimental intelligence methods to attempt to locate the Ark of the Covenant. You know what I'm saying? But the revelations are about 25 years old. So who knows what they've been doing since a quarter of a century ago?
Wait. Slocky, I'll read that again from the top.
It says the CIA used experimental intelligence. Let me see if I can make that bigger. Experimental intelligence methods to attempt to locate the Ark of the Covenant. But the revelations are about 25 years old. So this information got leaked out. They've been leaking information here and there. You know what I'm saying? But it's just now coming out because it's about 25 years old.
Yeah, if I could.
Yeah, Conor McCon.
Yeah, that goes to show you, man, that we need to start putting our trust back in ourselves, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
The CIA, the FBI, and all that, man. We can't trust them to do the right thing. You know what I mean? How can you trust a wicked person to be righteous? You know what I mean? How can you trust the wicked people? You know what I mean? These people wicked, man. And we put all our trust into the CIA, the FBI, you know what I mean? And this is what they doing, you know what I mean? Experimental methods, you know what I mean? And then we don't hear about shit to 25, 35, 45 years later. You know what I mean? What kind of ruler are you? You know what I mean? What kind of leader is these people, man, that's leading us, man? You know what I mean? Just a bunch of wicked, you understand me, bastards, man, that's in control of everything, man. That's why we pray for destruction, man. I yield up.
Conor McCon. And so you're right. They always trying to find out means and efforts to get our shit, to take us down, to cut us off from being a nation. So I was going to read 2 precepts. Of course, we're going to go to Psalms 83.
Let's get it.
Because all these nations, they consent with one consent.
Yeah. See, that's what if I could, that's what we don't understand as a people, man. We you know what I mean? We so docile, so sleep, man. We not understanding that these nations conspire against us. These nations are in collusion against us, man. And we think everything everybody just love, everybody love everybody. And you wake up in the morning, the sun shining, and everything all good. No, it's just not that simple, man. You know what I mean? A nation, we have nations of people conspiring together to keep us on the bottom. You know what I mean? And we still and then you know what I mean, we waking up to what's going on. Our leaders know this, but they still are, you understand me, a bunch of charlatans, man, a bunch of cop-outs, a bunch of cowards, man, because they know they have an idea of what's going on, but nobody wants to push the button. Nobody wants to push the movement. You know what I mean? Only people that's doing that, we the last man standing, man. is the ISUPK, man, under command
That's
of John
right.
Hunter. You understand? So, man, with that, man, I yield. It just
right.
when you hear shit like that, man, it just be real frustrating, man. You know what I mean? That we after 300-400 years, we still ain't got it together, man. And we see the writing on the wall. We see the writing on the wall. You know what I mean? We still choose not to go down the righteous path, man.
Right.
I yield like the water.
Yeah, and what you bringing out is heavy because like I said, the so-called white man, they using all their technology, all their efforts. They're in major councils, damn near every month, every other month, or every week, for all we know, and these secret meetings and shit. And us, we out here killing each other for a pair of J's.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hey, what you bringing out heavy, man. Let me piggyback off what you're saying right there. And then I'm seeing, you got high school students, man. You know what I mean? Repping for their people, repping for their nation, man. You see groups of high school students with KKK outfits on and certain type of flags and all that. And then you move the camera to the far right. You see our brothers, our little teenagers, gang banging, mad at each other, fighting each other, running around with sticks. You understand me? Blickies. All that shit, trying to kill each other. Our young girls twerking. You see them, they ready for a war. You know what I mean? They standing up for their peoples, and man, it's like, man, we can't see what's going on, man. Our kids, gang banging, man. You know what I mean? You got four of them, man. You know what I mean? Got the Bloods and the Crips, and it's all aimed against one another, man. You know what I mean? And then you see these other nations, teenagers, you know what I mean, sticking together, understanding that you got to fight, you understand me, for your freedom, you understand? And that's what's going on. I just hate to see that type of picture, man. You compare our teens to the, you know what I mean, these other nations' teens, specifically speaking about the so-called white man. And it's just, man, we just way behind, man. We way behind. We focus on silly shit, silly shit.
Right.
Hey, big ups to heavy content, man. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m., man. Tune in.
That's right. Yeah, so I was gonna bring this one out real quick.
Let's get it.
You know, Psalms 83.
Yeah, that's heavy, man. That's heavy. That's heavy. Let's get that.
It says right here, verse 1, it says, keep not thou silence, O God.
Go ahead.
Hold not thy peace and be not still, O God.
Mm-hmm.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. Thine enemies.
Enemies, man. Go ahead, read up.
Thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Verse 3. Just saying on verse 2. So that just goes to show you that the Lord has enemies.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And these nations, it's going to tell you who these nations are. They're the enemies of the Lord.
Right.
So verse 3. It says,
if I could, before you continue, yeah, a lot of people think, you know, the Lord's enemies is people that just sin, all people that just sinning, and you know what I mean, not opening doors and bumping into people, not saying excuse me. I mean, just petty stuff. They think that shit's sin. You know what I mean? When the Lord telling you He has enemies, man, it ain't just people that sinning, enemies. And when you, as you keep reading, you'll see, man. Salakia.
Verse 3. It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They is these nations, the enemies of the Lord. He's saying they have took crafty counsel against thy hidden ones. Go ahead, read up.
Verse 4. It says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man.
Right. And that just goes to show you who God's people is. It says they did crafty counsel against thy people. And like you said, some people will say, well, his people is just the church. You know what I mean? His people is just any believer. No, who's his people? And who are they trying to cut off from being a nation? That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Not the name of the church with these wicked pastors out here. Not the name of anything like that. It's the name of Israel, a nation of people.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? A whole nation of people.
Right.
And they consulted together with one consent to come against the nation of Israel.
Now,
You know what I'm
if I
saying?
could, real quick, Baba Kashad. Now, that scripture
Come
that you
on.
just bringing out, I know is more to it, but if we can just get, I know it ain't gonna happen, but if the churches would just read that one scripture, you understand me, and add it to their sermon, it'll kind of help wake up the people a little bit, because that book chapter, them verses, man, that's some heavy content right there, man.
Right. Damn right. Reading on. And it says, verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent, they are a confederate against thee. You know what I'm saying? So they are confederate. That's conspiracy when a group of more than one individuals come together to do something against a specific person or set of people. That is conspiracy. You understand? They are confederate and they conspire against the children of Israel, just like what we was bringing out. The CIA, they got experimental intelligent methods to go out and search out for our relics, everything, all of our tombs. But see, the Ark of the Covenant is a weapon of mass destruction. I mean, in some way, there were certain parts in the scriptures where if anybody who wasn't supposed to touch the ark, hey, they was obliterated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, con. If I could, real quick, man, shout out to everybody that was in the chat, man. We had the captain was in the building, Captain Mawakwa. Shout out to Captain Mawakwa, man.
Yeah.
All the sisters in the chat, Zara, you understand me? Kiana, I know Shalom Naha in the building. You understand? Shout out to everybody. And if you watching live, man, hit the like button, man. You understand me? This should be going viral right here. You understand? This should be going viral instead of goofy brothers and sisters on here, man. You understand me? Not understanding the scriptures. All these bogus podcasts, man. You understand me? That's getting views. The views should be coming right here to ISUPK Iowa. You understand me? ISUPK period, man. You understand me? Because we dropping the truth and we dropping it like it's hot.
That's right.
I yield up.
Yeah, so that they think they're gonna do this and do that to trying to find all of our relics to cut us off from being a nation, but it ain't never going. They tried it. They did a good job. Did a good number on us, especially with Christianity, Islam.
Oh, you know that, yeah,
drugs,
right,
etc.
Right. But, hey, man, like we say in the UPK, man. You understand me? Christian church is worse than any drug epidemic that ever been running through our communities, man. It's the Christian church, man. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They have the minds of our women, our children. You understand me? And these big head preachers, man, need to get out the way, man, and let the UPK handle this, man.
That's right.
You understand? I yield up.
Yeah, kind of one calm. And so what was I gonna say? So they search high and low. They search out the stars, the underneath the earth, because they think they can stop prophecy. So here's Jeremiah chapter 31.
Yeah, let's get that.
If I could. Jeremiah chapter 31. They're going in the earth, they're going in caves, they're going all over the place.
And destroying everything as they go. You understand me? And we can look at what's going on now and prove that the air, you know what I mean, is polluted, the water is polluted. You understand? And it's a scripture. I think that's in the Apocrypha. That might be in Ecclesiastes, saying that the even the animals, you understand me, know that the white man is the devil.
Right.
You ain't got to get it, but if you got it, go ahead and pull it up. If not, you go ahead and finish. I didn't mean to cut you off. So
yeah, no sweat. I'm gonna just go ahead with this. So this is Jeremiah 31 and 35. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar, The Lord of hosts is his name. Verse 36. If those ordinances depart from me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. You know what I'm saying? So we in Psalms, they was just saying that they want to cut off Israel from being a nation, that the name of them will be no more in remembrance. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord does say, the Lord says that the name of Israel, the nation of Israel, will never stop unless the sun, the moon, and everything stop shining.
Like Malachi 3:6 say, I am the Lord, I change not.
I change not.
You understand me? From the old to now. Like the brother, that was an excellent scripture, man. You can even you can backtrack and go up 1 or 2 verses, and that's still being context.
Yeah, kind of. Well, this next one is really what I was trying to hit on.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
So Jeremiah 31 and 37. Thus saith the Lord, if heaven above can be measured and the fountains of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all they have done, saith the Lord.
Right.
So that's what they try to do.
Break it
They
down.
try to go in space with their telescopes, and they try to go down underneath with their submarines and try to measure the galaxies and the stars. Just because if they could do it, they could cut off Israel. You know, they trying to find the Ark of the Covenant and everything with all their secret intelligence documents and all this and this and that. But guess what? It ain't gonna happen. Sorry, Mr. White Man. You know what I'm saying? It definitely ain't gonna happen.
Hey, that just proves the Bible is right. The oppressor, the so-called white man, is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You understand? It's simple. We reading it right now. We reading it right now, man. You know what I mean? And of course we know they pretty much stole everything. You understand me? From everybody. Come on, man. These devils, they got to pay for this, man. And I want to be around when it happened. You know what I mean? I want to see. I want to see the destruction. That's why we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. In the UPK, man. Heavy content, ISUPK.
Heavy content. Yeah, you want to say something? Go ahead.
Con, if I may. So you kind of already touched on it, but I was with that article. To me, it seems real foolish for them to do such things, because I know one of the things that really stood out when I was reading the Bible about the Ark of the Covenant is the destruction it can bring to people. So I think it's 1 Samuel chapter 5 really speaks on different heathens that had our ark, and they didn't want it, so they kept moving it to a different heathen group. And then I think in chapter 6 we get it back, but they give it back to us. But in the end, once the CIA, let's say if the CIA somehow found it, it's just going to be destruction.
Come on with it, sis.
So to even search it out to try to get it is just foolish if they really know what it is.
Right. That's right.
Most High Christ,
that's yeah, give her a hand. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, right.
And on top of that, it's not going to be found because the scripture says when it's going to be found. So let's bring that out. So matter of fact, just like those Ethiopians, they claim they protecting it with their fake Orthodox Christianity over there in Ethiopia, and they claim they got the oldest Bible and the Ark of the Covenant. All that's a lie, because it says in the Bible where it's at.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's simple.
So let's get that real quick.
Yeah, right. Hey, and to hell with these filthy Ethiopians. You understand me? Got our brothers, man. The Benjamites. You understand me? Following Haile Selassie. You understand me?
Right.
Like he the man. You understand me? And he's a filthy, crusty toad. You understand me? African. You understand me? Hey, we ain't with none of that shit, man. We with our brothers and sisters, man. You understand me? Seeking salvation, man. We, all these other nations, man, y'all, it's kick rocks for y'all, man. You understand me? Prepare slaughter, man.
That's right.
Yeah, lock.
Yeah, kind of
run on like that.
Let's go over here to the book of Second. So this is in the Apocrypha. This is the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 2. So for all these people who claim they got the ark or trying to find it, this is what the answer to that is. So this is 2 Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 4. And it says, it was also contained in the same writing that the prophet, being warned of God, commanded the tabernacle and the ark to go with him. So this is the hymn is speaking of Jeremiah. You understand?
Yeah, correct.
And as he went forth into the mountain where Moses climbed up and saw the heritage of God, and when Jeremy came thither, he found a hollow cave wherein he laid the tabernacle and the ark. So there was a point in time where Jeremiah, he hid the Ark of the Covenant in Mount Nebo, which was the mountain that Moses was up, right? You know, because he couldn't really go into the promised land.
Sure.
And it says, and the altar of incense.
I think that was Nebo, not you say Ebo?
Yeah, Mount Nebo.
Yeah, sorry.
I think it says it up here, but I just, for time's sake, I'll just.
You got it. I'll go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, and it says, and there, and when Jeremy came thither, he found a hollow cave wherein he laid the tabernacle and the ark and the altar of incense. So stopped the door. So he put it in the cave and covered the door up. You know what I'm saying? And then verse 6.
Come on.
And some of those that follow him came to mark the way, but they could not find it. So you had some brothers, I'm not sure if they were Israelites or not, but they was trying to mark the way like breadcrumbs, like, yeah, we're going to go back and go get it. Or, you know what I'm saying? But they couldn't find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wonder if that was the other nations. Get me right if I'm wrong. That was trying to find that.
That part it doesn't really say.
I'm thinking it was, because if you read,
it could have been. Yeah, it doesn't really give a sure if it was.
Yeah, I had to go over that again. I'm sure it's gonna say it. I'm probably missing it. Slocky, I'll go ahead, continue.
Yeah, Makan. But they doing that right now. So hey, they trying to go find the damn Ark of the Covenant right now.
Yeah,
it's the same difference. Whether they was heathens or wicked ass Israelites, you know what I mean? And you never know, there might be black people in the CIA,
like you say, wicked.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Just like I was bringing out to a brother today, man, that kind of just piggyback off what you said. You know, it's voting and shit. A lot of people voting. You know what I mean? City, you know, your little town mayors and all that shit. All that shit going on up in my mama town and shit. You know what I mean? And folks out there, you know, you got blacks, Hispanics out there trying to get people to vote. You understand me? Not even understanding that you shouldn't even be out there trying to get people to vote. You know what I mean? You can't tell these folks nothing. That was just kind of piggybacking off what you're saying. I yield. I ain't got nothing else to say. I yield on that.
So reading on, this is 2 Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 6. And some of those that follow him came to mark the way, but they could not find it.
Yeah, so those Israelites right there. Huh?
Yeah, Makan.
Yeah.
And then it says, verse 7, which when Jeremy perceived, Jeremy, which means Jeremiah, perceived, he blamed them, saying, as for that place, it shall be unknown until the time that God gather his people again together and receive them unto mercy. So listen, thus saith the Lord, the Ark of the Covenant will not be found until the children of Israel are gathered back together.
Goddamn right.
It don't matter. You could go to the highest limits with all your high technology and all your documents and this and this and that. You are not going to find it.
Thus saith the Lord.
Thus saith the Lord. And then verse 8, then shall the Lord show them these things, and the glory of the Lord shall appear, and the cloud also. What's the cloud? We know that's the chariots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As it was showed under Moses, and as when Solomon desired that the place might be honorably sanctified. But yeah, it reads on in that. But the point of the matter is that the place where the Ark of the Covenant will not be known until when God gathers the children of Israel back into his mercy again. And that's at the end.
Right.
But we're almost there. We're gonna get that Ark of the Covenant back.
Yeah, man, we need that.
Mm-hmm.
We need that. You understand me? And we're gonna need everybody to run them pockets too.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Speaking of running pockets, you know, of course, we're gonna have all the heathens run their pockets. But speaking of running pockets and these wicked churches and these wicked leaders,
let's get it.
You know, of course, we just had Mr. What's that song he made?
Never would have made it.
Yeah, Mr. I would have never made it.
Never would have made it. Yeah, God.
Hey, Mr. I would have never made it. He was trying to run all the niggas.
Singer. I didn't even know he was a filthy, stinking preacher.
Yeah, he's like a bishop. You know what I mean, sir? Man, look, I know y'all done heard about Bishop Marvin Sapp. I think that's his name. He tried to run and extort the church's money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, extortion.
Let's just get a footage of that if we could.
Yeah, let's get that out.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, because
they
got to get up out of here with all this with these preachers and pastors doing. They got to get up out of here, man. You know, you live and online, and you still go through with that, man. You still pull that like you right. You know what I mean? Like you justified in what you're doing, like it's okay. Like what you doing is okay. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You still just go through with it. Close the doors. Close the doors. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Y'all a bunch of charlatans, man. You know what I mean? You know, if you knew the word, if you was in tune with the Lord, if you follow his commandments, you would know not to you understand me, stand up in front of 40,000 people. How many people we had in there? 1,000 people or whatever.
Yeah, he had 1,000 people there. Well, I was just gonna let it play real quick. I'm gonna play the little clip.
Let's get it.
Yeah, if I could. The fair use, by the way, we're doing this for entertainment, educational purposes.
Hey, this is heavy content, man. Tune in every Tuesday, 7 p.m.
Lead, and they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close.
Damn. Look, the old lady right there, she looking like, what's going on?
Everybody wonder what the hell going on. No, but they them charlatans behind them, they understand. They know. Yeah, they know.
Close them doors. Usher, close the door. He hit her with what song is that? What was that? Teddy talking about? Shut the door. How I forgot us.
Close the door.
Yeah, that's Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah, God.
Shut them off.
Yeah,
Shut the lights off.
Yeah, God. That's the attitude. That's the spirit he was in.
Let's run that back. Hold on.
That's what happened when you pull up the Sunday service right there.
Right. You're going to get locked in the building.
Yeah, and them pockets going to get ran.
Right.
Hey, they always doing that shit in these churches. Always running the members' pockets, man. I grew up in the church. I seen it.
Right.
We ain't got enough of this. We need $100 more. Come on now. Come on, man. Ain't that making a nigga run his pockets? Come on now. I need that. We need it. We got to do this. We got to do that. And then at the same time, just let me land this plane real quick. At the same time, and then the preachers and pastors not even, you know what I mean, barking on what they gonna do with the money. They not even finna say what the money, what is money going to, or what I finna do with the money. They not even speaking on that. They just telling you to run them pockets, and that's that. I need this, and that's that. You know what I mean? We just study falling for the okie doke, man. I yield. I'll go ahead.
Right. Yeah. So hey, he said shut the door, like how Jeremiah, like we just read, he put the tabernacle in the cave and stopped the door. That's what Marvin Sapp did to you this Sunday or whatever Sunday that was, he stopped the door on your ass.
Yeah, I agree. Shit, I agree. Shit, you know what I mean? You had them ushers back. You know them ushers. They mean you ain't going nowhere. I pastor shut the door. Them some tough ladies, man, in these churches, man. These ushers, them some bad women, man. Get me right if I'm wrong.
Man, look.
Hey, if he shut them doors, when nobody walking up out of there. Them badass ushers with them big hats on, that white, them uniforms, them some bad sisters, man.
Right. She got them gloves on. Sister Jenkins.
Hey, Pastor close the door. Pastor close the door. You ain't running over her. I pray you understand.
But yeah, let's run that back, man. Salaki.
Let's get it.
Fair use, by the way, fair use.
God.
Shit. Lead, and they understand the cost that is involved.
Hey, you see how he put emphasis on cost? He put a capital T at the end of that. They understand the cost. Yeah, he said, like on life, what did he say? You soft. S-O-F, capital T, soft. And he said cost. Let's keep running that, man.
There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant.
It's that pimping shit right here.
Damn, you ain't going nowhere. You want to say something, sis? Go ahead.
Salaki, sir, if I may, if I'm not mistaken, I think if I heard right, one of the ushers got put out for not closing the door.
Oh man, I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. And he had to pay double. He got kicked out and had to pay double.
Right. So one of the ushers got kicked out because she wouldn't close the door. Yeah, hey man, these churches bullies, man. You know what I mean? They on top of that, man, in the pulpit, they bullies in that pulpit, man.
Right.
They bullies, man. Like the scriptures say, the root of all evil, money is the root of all evil. And that's just a prime example right there, man. You're going to extort the members for 40 racks. And then, did the sister say that somebody, they put the usher out? They kicked the usher out of church? Did I hear that? Come on, man. Come on, Pastor Sapp. Come on, man.
Kicked him out the church because he didn't shut the damn door. He thought it was a joke. Everybody, I would have thought it was a joke too. What you mean shut the door? Like, damn,
the doors of the church is open. You know what I mean?
That's what I thought. Yeah, I thought that it was always open.
Hey, they get more and more disgusting now. You know what I mean? They get more and more despicable, man, with their acts, man. You know what I mean? Like, wow. Right. That's why, man. That's why it pays to be wise, man. And you know, the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. You know what I mean? You fear the Lord, man. Right. You will know not to stand up in front of 1,000 people and extort them, man. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, let's hear a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead, let's get it. And Debo, you understand me? Debo them out of some bread.
Right.
Yeah. With that sweaty shirt on. Come on, man. Go change, pal.
There's 1,000
that shit look nasty, man.
And those
you ain't on the streets. You ain't out on the corners, man. Y'all got heat, air, adequate heat, adequate air. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You in front of the people. Go switch that shirt out, man.
He is sweating the shit.
He ain't on the corner, you know what I mean? He ain't on the Magnificent Mile. You understand me? Dropping it like it's hot. You know what I mean? With the sun beaming on you. You know what I mean? You ain't standing out there in Kansas City. You understand me? In front of the library. What's the name of that street right there?
31st and Prospect.
Yeah, come on now. You definitely not on Prospect, man, where ain't no shade.
Right.
You understand me? We understand if you sweating out there. Come on, man. You in a big, beautiful church, man. Adequate heat, adequate air. Come on now. What's the problem? I yield, dog. I'm just being facetious.
Yeah, come. Let's get it.
1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. I actually think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife, Melinda P. Sapp, was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get one soda.
I was just finna piggyback off that.
I wasn't cheap. That's swag. I was looking at her eyes. She was looking in mine.
That shit all for him. All for him. Nothing for travel, nothing for the church, no food. We need cups. You know what I mean? We need paper plates. I'm trying to have a dinner. You know what I mean? None of that. Everything. He even talked about his late wife.
His late wife.
So we know where the old money was going.
Right.
This new money, we already know it too.
Let's go over here. Let's get a preset.
Hey, this what they be on social media. This is what they call self-snitching.
Right.
He's telling you where his money going. It's going to his rib. It's going to his rib, man. You know what I mean? Just like Sakari.
Right.
You know I mean? Take the people money and spend it on his rib.
And buying pagan kits and shit.
Let's get it.
He's a paganist. Yeah, he's a true paganist. Good night. Hold on. So yeah, let's go over here. Let's go over here to the book of Micah, if I could. This is the book of Micah, chapter 3, and verse 11. It says, well, I'm going to start at verse 10. They build up Zion with blood and Jerusalem with iniquity. You understand? The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire. So that's what he's doing. They judge and teach for reward and for hire, meaning they want to get it money. They want to get money. That's what all they're worried about. And it says, and the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, is it not the Lord among us? None evil can come upon us. So they sit there and say, yeah, we with the Lord. The Lord's with us, but they talk about shut the door. We want your bread. We want $40,000 by the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? That's what they saying. They preach for hire and they preach for pay. You know what I mean? Like Officer Tazan brought out, you can't, I mean, the love of money is the root of all evil. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, tithes and everything is a commandment, but there's a way you go about it and what you're supposed to do for it. And also, if anybody wants to support or donate, that's okay. But for you to sit there and say, shut the door, lock the door, and basically ridicule the whole congregation online and in the crib. I mean, in the so-called house of the Lord, even though the Lord don't dwell in temples made with hands. And you're gonna make everybody feel what's it called, like guilty conscious, everybody into paying to get the $40,000 that moment. You know what I mean? But read that again. Let's get that back. Where we at? Ooh. Yeah, so it says Micah chapter 3, verse 11. It says, the heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire. It says it even though we definitely are all about King James Version, but let's go to the NIV just because it just sounds a little better for me on this one. It says, her leaders judge for a bribe. Her priests teach for a price. You know what I'm saying? And her prophets tell fortunes for money. That's what they doing. They bribing you and they teaching you for a price, man. It's all about the money for them. You know what I mean? And they say that the Lord's with us. That's what they do. let's I think that might be it on that. Let me see. Let's go back down to King James Version. That's at the very bottom. Yeah, but that's pretty much it on that. And then also, we could go over here to the book of Titus. Titus got it too. And you can't serve God and Mammon at the same time. See, they too busy trying to serve Mammon because he wants to get him a new Bentley, a new mansion. He wants to get his wife the newest Birkin bag.
He told you himself. He said it himself.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the people want to hear that. Like the people want to hear, you know what I mean? Oh, that's a date for my wife. Like, come on, man. Like, man,
right. Good night.
You gotta wake up,
so
man.
Let's jump over here to the book of Titus. So we show you one in the Old Testament, and we could show you the same thing in the New Testament. You know
what
I mean?
With an Oxlock at a call. Where we at?
Yeah, but we over here in the book of Titus.
All right, pull it up. Yeah, there we go. Slock.
Titus chapter 1 and verse 10, and it says, "For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers."
That's heavy.
Especially they of the circumcision. See, Marvin Sapp, he's an unruly, vain talker and a deceiver.
Right.
And he happens to be of the circumcision. What does it mean of the circumcision? Those who are of the stock of the house of Israel. Those who are supposed to be the one who's supposed to be the ones of the Lord. He's supposed to be a holy man. You know what I mean? Verse 11. It says, whose mouths must be stopped. That's his mouth has to be stopped. The way he's talking, Mr. would have never made it. Mr. never would have made it himself. He's a unruly, vain talker and deceiver, especially they of the circumcision.
Right. Israelites.
Right. Who subvert whole houses. You subverting the whole house. I know, yeah, $20 might not. What's his name? Umar Johnson. He's like, oh yeah, you sent in $20. Next time, make it 40. You should have made it 40. Who still ain't built yet.
Yeah. He definitely having a lot of fun with the people's money. You know what I mean? He definitely pocketing that money because you know what I mean. How long has this school been talked about? 10 years,
man,
maybe
20 years.
Yeah. Just guesstimation, man. Like, come on now. Like the scriptures say, man, we got vain talkers and deceivers, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And the UPK, you know, we done built up 20 schools since then, probably. Shit.
Damn right.
Across the nation. Big ups to Commanding General Yohana on that one. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. Hey, because you know, here, you know, we know that it takes brotherhood.
Right.
You understand me? Where's his brothers at, man? Where these brothers where's his following at? You understand? I don't see it. It's just on social media. He ain't got no brothers
like another pastor.
In boots. He ain't got no brothers in boots. No brothers with some beards and braids by his side. Lord be with him.
That's why he's going through hell right now, he ain't got no counsel or none of that, trying to handle his little situation with his daughter that came out and aired his ass out. God. He just still, you know what I'm saying, getting online and blasting this and blasting that. He needs counsel. God. You know what I'm saying? He needs to holler at Captain Nazariak or Captain Marquardt or the generals. You know what I mean?
And once he make that move, it'll be an easy fix, man. Easy fix.
Right.
Easy.
Yeah,
fix.
Let's keep reading.
Let's get it.
Who subvert whole houses. Now we're in the book of Titus, chapter 1, and at the middle of verse 11. Well, let's just start at verse 11.
Yeah, let's get it.
Marvin Sapp's mouth must be stopped. who subvert whole houses,
God.
teaching things which they ought not. See, he's in there teaching God loves everybody. He's teaching you can still eat pork. You can still celebrate Christmas. You can still do Valentine's. Matter of fact, they about to do Easter next week. While we celebrating the Lord's 56th annual Passover, they're going to be doing Easter egg hunts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bunch of vain, felonious shit. You know what I mean?
Right. With the tightest, brightest suits on, that he's trying to get his Easter egg suit. That's what he's trying to get.
Yeah, that's part of it too, man. Yeah, that's part of it. He gonna get him a new suit. He definitely ain't doing nothing for the people. He definitely ain't buying no food, no clothes to help clothe the people. He definitely not doing that.
Hey, and if they do, they're gonna have the church Easter Sunday dinner at church in the basement with all the honey glazed ham he can eat, and they can eat. You know, all the abominations that the Lord told us we shouldn't eat, like it says in the book of Leviticus. Yeah, he's gonna have everything you ain't supposed to eat.
Talking about letting me pray over the food.
Right.
Saying a long ass prayer. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody hearing. Nobody, you know what I mean, hearing that shit.
Right.
Trying to eat. They up in there praying, talking about grace.
Talk about grace.
Slocky, man. That shit that shit heats me up, man.
Right. So let's keep
reading. We out here really, you know what I mean, risking our lives pushing this shit. These motherfuckers indoors playing. You know what I mean? Got all the people, got all the ears, got all the bad women, and they playing in the church, man. Exactly. And these silly women, these effeminate coward men follows it. And when you bust down this truth, it's like they don't want to hear the shit, man. It's like
damn right. Reading on.
Let's get it. Heavy content.
It says teaching things which they ought not for filthy lucre's sake. You understand? That's what they doing it for. What's filthy lucre's? Money. And it's their filthy money at that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, that's what Marvin Sapp and them up in there doing in that so-called church.
What church was this? I don't even know. What church was it? You know?
I don't even know what church they go to.
So this his church and shit? I'm sure it is, right?
I'm assuming.
I didn't know nobody was a preacher. I thought he was some gospel singer or something.
Well, he's a I think he's a bishop. So it says in 2003, Sapp and his wife, the one who he was talking about, founded Lighthouse Full Life Center Church in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So they right there up in Detroit, pretty much. That's pimps and players that be up there.
Definitely.
So he's pimping y'all up right there in that damn church. He's like, close the door. I said, close the door.
Right. You know what I mean? And the doors was closed. You know what I mean? The
door was closed.
Except for some stubborn usher. I told you, them ushers, man, they some bad motherfucking chicks, man. Some bad women, boy. That one usher stood up ground and said, I ain't closing no doors. Kick me out. Hey, but the other 18 of them, they ain't recognized. They just fell for the okie doke. Yeah, let me close the door.
Damn
right. Get in class, man. Everybody in that church, Marvin Sapp, Warren Sapp, get in class, man. You know what I mean?
All the Sapp.
And make sure you get in the ISUPK because we follow the scriptures. We're not deviating, you know what I mean, for some personal use to make some woman feel good, some preacher feel good. We gonna tell the truth, man, and it ain't gonna feel good. You know what I mean? But you gonna know the truth. Heavy content, ISUPK.
Yeah, man. These pastors, man, they all about money and their sexual deviances. Like, so kind of switching up gears. There's this one pastor Now he's not of the circumcision. Now he's just a heathen pastor. This heathen pastor right here, he's in so you know Christianity, they done spread around the world. So now they got the East Indian red dots. You know what I'm saying? Now I guess I thought this was over here for some reason, but it says in India. I thought it just said the East Indian pastor.
Damn.
But he a Christian pastor in India. I thought you was supposed to be a Hindu, first of all.
Yeah, Lord.
Why you holding our book?
Buddha in them.
Yeah.
God.
Well, you
look,
our book.
hey, not only look, if I could real quick, I mean cut you off, but not only is he a Christian, look around him. Everybody got on suits and ties, damn near.
Right.
You know what I mean? The white man influence is ridiculous, man.
Right. He's he got the mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying?
Agree.
And you up in that Christian pastor church, and Christianity, like even the Catholic Church, they do the same thing. Even in the so-called black church, they was doing the same thing. What's his name? What's the one who was dealing with the little boys? Man, I think it was Eddie Long. Eddie Wrong. He was remember flying boys out. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can get that. And then of course, you know, we just had TD Jakes. Now he didn't rape nobody, but he was getting raped himself. Let me see if I think it was Eddie Long. And little boys. I'm just gonna say little boys. Yeah, Eddie Long. This was back in 2018. Long accused. So yeah, so man, look, they done filed a lot of lawsuits on him. But matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, if y'all ever seen this movie called it's called Hunt for Jesus.
Okay, never heard of that one, huh?
Yeah, let me see. It's what's her name's up in it? Man, what's her name? Regina King.
Okay, this some new shit.
No, this movie been out. This movie's kind of old, but it's called Hunt for Jesus. And in the movie, it was basically about kind of like Eddie Long, I think.
Hey, what app that's on? Prime, Netflix, what?
I don't know. You could find it on any one of these.
You say Hunt, HUNT for Jesus.
Peacock. It's streaming on Peacock and Prime, but Peacock is streaming on it right now.
Okay,
fair use, by the way. I just want to see the picture though. Yeah, so Hunt for Jesus. So in this movie, I'm not even sharing my screen, Salaki. Yeah, so in this movie, I ended up watching it on some humbug. But in this movie, this damn pastor, so Eddie Long, I mean, like I said, I think it's about Eddie Long or one of them pastors, but Regina Hall, she's married to the pastor. She's like the first wife or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? And long story short, in the movie, it was like sexual allegations that he was touching on some boy. You know what I'm saying? So the church, he went through all these news things. You know what I'm saying? And the church was falling off. So they was trying to revamp their church. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, the little boy accused them, and it was true. But they was trying to get the church back off the ground. But it was just goes to show you how these damn pastors be doing that shit, man. They be touching on people. They be extorting you. Listen, if you don't want to get your little boy touched or your little girl touched and you don't want to get extorted, man, come into the ISUPK, man. The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, because we are not anything like these churches. We ain't going to teach you no lies. You know what I'm saying? It's all going to be thus said the Lord. You know what I mean? And you're going to learn how to follow the Lord the correct way. I pray you understand. You know what I'm saying? But don't be following these fake Israelite groups either, because then you're gonna be in paganism. You know what I mean? And I don't mean the other paganism. It's a lot of kids.
God, they're right. Hey, we the ISUPK, man, the Commanding General Yohanan. We are not affiliated with any Israelite group that you see out there. You understand me? We roll solo. We've been doing this since 1969. You know what I mean? Now people starting to understand why we always say that. You know what I mean? I've been knew that, man. I've been new to say, man, we're not affiliated with any other Israelite group out there. All these groups popping up, man. I done seen Sakari. They got some cats out there that changed their name, still out there, man. Like all this self-appointed, man. I'm glad I had men above me to put me where I'm at, man. You know what I mean? That solidifies, you know what I mean, to a degree, your position, man. You know what I mean? We ain't just some group that just came up and we just teaching on our own, and you know what I mean, we ain't got no men above us checking us, you know what I mean, no counsel. That's what's going on out there in the world of Israel, man. That's what's going on with these Israelites, self-appointed leaders, man. You know what I mean, that's teaching their own vain philosophy, man. Hey, Shalak, y'all, I ain't mean to run on.
Oh man, Most High in Christ, man. Damn right, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, but shit, they keep on teaching these lies out here, and all these the white man who's the devil. You want to keep searching out our relics and our ancient artifacts.
Yeah,
listen, the Lord is gonna keep sending these plagues. You want to keep oppressing people, these other nations. You want to come over here and get the so-called American dream.
Come on,
and abuse the children of God. Guess what? The Lord's just gonna keep sending plagues, man. And speaking of that, what was it over there in it's over there in Myanmar / Bangkok? You know what I'm saying? They just had a 7.7 earthquake. You know what I'm saying? And that was in a big city. It didn't kill. They still counting. How many people was unalived in that earthquake? You know what I mean?
Wow.
I think they said about 3,000 people.
That's a lot of people.
On here.
That's a lot. Them is a lot of body bags. You know what I mean?
I know.
Jeez.
Definitely body bag on body bag.
On body bag on body bag.
Yeah.
Good night. Hey, like the scriptures say, man, there will be earthquake in diverse places, right?
Damn right.
That's in Matthew, right?
Mm-hmm. We could bring it out.
Yeah, let's get it. How long ago this happened?
This just happened like over the weekend.
Damn.
If I'm not mistaken.
Hey, and that's not the only place that earthquakes have been erupting at. You know what I mean? There's several places where earthquakes have erupted. Several places. You know what I mean?
Right.
More than you can probably count on two hands. That's how much earthquakes are occurring throughout the earth right now. You know what I mean? We just not bringing all of them out. You know what I mean? But they out there because I've been seeing them, I've been researching them, and I've been reading up on them. Earthquakes is happening everywhere. Huh? But at this magnitude, that just lets you know, hey, you know what I mean? They got to go. They got a goal to reach. All these earthquakes about to reach that 7 point. What?
It was a 7.7.
Hey, all these earthquakes gonna reach that sooner or later. That's gonna be the norm. Like, oh, there was another 7.7 over here. Good night.
I'm trying to find some because there's a lot of tremors, but I'm trying to find there was a good one.
And you talking about the scripture, right?
I mean like just that's done happened recently. So that one was a 7.7 in the Mandalay, Myanmar area, but that one was heavily populated, which killed all those people. And then they're still having tremors like back to back, like all they've been having tremors that whole day, pretty much.
And you mean in that same vicinity, or you just saying regard? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, con. Like right here, these is all like this. Ooh, let me show my screen. This list, even though it's little, this list is all the different earthquakes that didn't happen in the last week. But a lot of them are little ones, like 4 point this, like all of these is in different places, like little tremors. You know what I mean?
See that?
It's happening.
That's a lot. That's probably more than the average person can even understand. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like these are all tremors and earthquakes, right?
Yeah, kind of one kind.
Come on, man.
4 point. Let me see if I can do. No.
And 4 points, you would consider those tremors?
4.9. That one, if it happened right, like where you're at, you gonna feel it, but it ain't gonna be bad like the one that just happened in Bangkok.
7, right?
You know what I'm saying? The one that happened in Bangkok. Yeah, there's another one right here in Hengai, Tonga, wherever the hell that's at.
Sound like
it's over there somewhere. But this one right here that we talking about, this one killed about 3,000 people.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And what ethnicity was these people? Do you know?
These are Asians.
Oh, okay. Come Musa Christ.
Yeah, so I could pull up a map where that's at.
Yeah, let's check this. Give a visual, man. This heavy content. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Tune in. Hit the like button. You understand me? And subscribe, man. We dropping it hot. Help us go viral with this truth. You know what I mean? Help us help our people.
That's right.
Heavy content. Hey, okay, I got a question for you. So, like that one you on right now, 5.1. Like, would that be considered a tremor, or that's one that's gonna be felt, like he was bringing out earlier?
Nah, you gonna feel it. If you're like right under, if it's right where you at, you gonna feel a 5 something. The tremors though be like 2s and 3s, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't see none of them up there.
Yeah,
I don't see no 2s and 3s, man. I guess you feeling all these, huh?
What's considered a tremor?
Yeah, that'd be heavy. Get the correct definition of that tremor so we can understand a little bit more about these earthquakes. Because you saying 2s and 3s, man, I'm seeing 4s and 5s on the regular from what you got posted.
Yeah,
Argentina, huh?
Well, just for time's sake, I'm not even really going.
No, ain't no sweat. Ain't no sweat. Yeah, this heavy content.
Yeah, it's just not as big as like 6s and up. Them ones, that's an earthquake.
Yeah, definitely.
But this is where it happened at. You can see
the
map.
Ocean.
So
Okay. Yeah, that's
over there.
That's over.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's for eating
Thailand
and
Myanmar
virus around. Slocky.
Yeah,
that's a punishment. Y'all over there eating bats, man. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. Octopus and man, them folks eat some crazy stuff, man. I work with a cat from Laos.
Got all them idols over there. I hope those idols came crumbling down. We was just talking about idol worship last week.
God.
But let me just, I want to play the video of when it, because I think they showed a video and how like them buildings was one of the buildings was a brand new building. Like it wasn't even done. They was in the middle of finishing up building it. And all that money went straight down to the ground.
Yeah, I bet. God.
Where was we at? Oh yeah, here we go. So fair use.
Heavy content.
Now, where a violent earthquake devastated Myanmar and parts of Thailand, the death toll is still climbing as the search for survivors continues. The 7.7 earthquake was one of the strongest to hit that area in decades. Stephanie Bennett has the latest.
Foreign aid is pouring in after a violent earthquake shook Burma on Friday. The 7.7 magnitude quake triggered the collapse of buildings, bringing the death toll to at least 1,600 people, according to the country's ruling military.
Buildings have been reduced to rubble in just seconds. Teams are telling us that they are even hearing screams from under the rubble, and the screams have been quietened after a bit.
India, China, and Russia are among those sending relief teams into Burma.
A total of about 50 tons of relief material is being transported to Yangon. This includes clothing bricks.
Despite cuts to foreign aid, President Donald Trump said that the U.S. will also provide some assistance. Meanwhile, the United Nations has set aside $5 million for relief efforts. It says extensive infrastructure damage will complicate humanitarian response.
The earthquake will compound an already dire humanitarian situation in Myanmar, where nearly 20 million people need assistance across the country.
Look at that.
The quake is rattling buildings in neighboring Thailand, where families in Bangkok.
Yeah. Thus saith the Lord. Look, the whole building, that damn went down, that bug went down like 9/11, didn't it?
Con. Damn right. We'll say y'all gonna build, but I'm gonna throw down. While y'all gonna building, I'm throwing down. You know what I mean? And that's spiritual. You know what I mean? That's spiritual. Because that could have been, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's go over here to the scripture you was bringing out.
That's Matthew, ain't y'all?
Yeah, kind of one kind. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 7.
Let's get that.
And it says, verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation. You seeing that right now.
God.
Nationality against nationality.
All day long.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
race wars.
Don't take rocket science to figure that one out. It's on right now as we speak. Donald Trump.
Right.
And you got what's over there? Ukraine. You got North Korea, South Korea. You know what I mean?
Right.
These cats with these nuclear arms that we're about to so-called bomb. You know what I mean? If they don't
you know
what I mean, turn over their weapons, you know what I mean, stop trying to make bombs and shit. So like you said, that's heavy. All right, go ahead, keep reading. Slack.
And kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes.
And what?
And earthquakes.
Read.
In diverse places. Now, Myanmar, whatever this damn place is, that's a diverse place.
Okay, I agree.
That's not a place that regularly gets earthquakes. Myanmar or whatever, Mandalay Bay.
Yeah, con, damn right.
That matter of fact, that place be in songs, don't it? Mandalay.
Yeah, it's not. That's a casino in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, okay.
Mandalay Bay.
Well, they probably got that name from over here.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, like you just read in Psalms 83, you know what I mean? These nations, they come together and conspire and make a tumult. Hey, then now you bringing it out now. That's heavy.
Right.
Yeah, hey, you're definitely a prophet and a priest of the Most High.
They making a tumult. Let's see their face. This is a crybaby tumult right here. Where was we at? And then, hold on. What did he say? He said, there's already a crisis over there as it is. Let's listen to what he had to say again.
Let's get it.
For relief efforts, it says extensive infrastructure damage will complicate humanitarian response.
The earthquake will compound an already dire humanitarian situation in Myanmar.
Yeah, so it's already a dire humanitarian situation, meaning what? Them people has already got what? Let's go back to the scripture. They got famine and pestilences. So it's already messed up over there as it is.
God.
They already got famine and pestilence. Now the earthquake that just made it worse.
Yeah, right. Most High in Christ.
And all of these are just the beginning of sorrows. You know what I'm saying? World War III is on the bridge. Now we could jump into our war report.
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and I ain't got no sympathy, man, for the what happened over there, man.
Nah, man.
You ain't forget me. I'm glad it's happening, man. You know what I mean? We've been going through so much. Ain't nobody had no sympathy for us about nothing. I ain't seen no other nation come to our rescue. None of that, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we gonna sit back and eat this popcorn, man.
Now y'all got all the aid and foreign aid, but what happened to the foreign aid in Chicago? What happened to the foreign aid in Haiti? And the brothers that we had to go through cartel land to help the brothers and sisters at the border after their earthquake in Haiti.
Hey, with our own bread though, Slocky, with our own money. Remember, we had to come up. You know what I mean, come together and send this to the Haiti, send this out there to the brothers. This us banding together, man. We ain't got no help from the outside world, man.
Right.
I ain't got no sympathy for. I ain't got no sympathy for Chin Man Yu. I ain't got no sympathy, man. Crown,
hell no.
Crown, Slocky.
And then they sending foreign aid, they sending this. I thought what happened to Trump talk about shithole countries. Remember?
Yeah, right.
Haiti a shithole country.
Yeah.
And throwing paper towels at the Puerto Ricans. Like the quicker picker-upper.
You did?
Good night. But yeah.
I agree.
Speaking of, in Matthew 24.
I almost want to laugh, man. Slocky.
Right.
Slocky, man.
So speaking of Matthew 24, where it says, for nation shall rise against nation, of course, we just had Iran. Hey, Trump, he's threatening Iran. Iran speaks speaks nuclear talk. They speaking nuclear right now. Yeah, so let's see this real quick. Fair use, by the way. Man, what did he say? If U.S. or Israel bomb Iran, because you know about about a year or so ago, they were sending missiles. Well, matter of fact, it was like in the summertime. They sending bombs back and forth. Iran was hitting them. They was hitting. Now they like, hey, if y'all hit us, hey, it's nuclear. It's going nuclear. Nuclear hellfire. And y'all remember the scriptures I brought out last week? What does it say? The elements shall melt with fervent heat. You know what I mean? And there's the plague where their flesh shall consume away while they stand on their feet. This is what the Lord was talking about. You understand? You got Russia, and Russia is going against Ukraine, and Russia is also allies with Iran. So you got both sides of the field is getting heated up right now. It's getting heated up so much to the point where now you got the UN. Where we at? Yeah, Costco. Costco, they selling Doomsday World War III buckets. That's what they doing. They selling them right now. They're hot off the press. They selling Doomsday 9/11. I mean World War III buckets and kits. 1 year's emergency survival food kit for $2,000. You got the 3-month survival kit for $500. Listen, They selling them. Let's go right here. Straight off the press. They running it up. It says Costco selling World War III Doomsday Survival Kit as the EU tells residents. Oops.
This heavy, y'all. That you even found this shit doing your research. You know what I mean? Something like this. Big ups to you. Big ups to you.
Most
this
high
nigga
Christ.
pulled up World War III Doomsday Survival Kits. Good night.
Right. As the EU, who's the EU? The EU is the European Union. And they're telling their residents to start stockpiling.
Damn.
Good night. Why are they telling the, let's see what is the EU? Let's get that. What is the EU?
Damn.
Yeah.
Doomsday Survival Kits. Wow, man. Big ups to the Most High for preparing slaughter.
Prepare slaughter. So the EU is the European Union. You know what I mean? And it's a union, is a group of 27 countries in Europe. These countries came together to make things better, easier, and safer for people, for white people, of course.
Yeah,
they agreed to work together to help each other. So all these countries over there in Eastern, it's really what they call the West, but all of Europe, all of Europeanism in itself, where they
you got some heavy hitters in that, man. You got Germany, you got Spain. You got Spain, France. You know what I mean? Romania, Lithuania, Sweden, Denmark. You know what I mean? These some powerful countries, man. These some powerful places, man. You know what I mean? And this the European Union. You know what I mean? That's where it all go down at the European Union, man.
Yep.
Finland. You know what I mean? Italy, Greece. Come on, man. We know about these countries.
So right here it says, how did the European Union start? The idea to make European Union came after two big wars happened in Europe. Oh, well, gee, I wonder what wars that was.
Right.
It was World War III.
Yeah, two big ones, huh? Two big wars. They funny for that one. All right, come on. Why ain't just say after World War I, World War II?
Right.
Oh, man, the devil, man.
So they decided to come together, man. That's what they did. But yeah, they over there selling. They telling their people to stockpile. Stockpile on these doomsday buckets.
Hey, rightfully so, man. Y'all stock all that. Y'all get all that, man. Get all them kits, man. Because in that day, all them kits coming right to us. We can use them kits. You know what I mean? Because we coming in them, we hunting you out them holes. You know what I mean? All your little secret places. We coming in there and we gonna get them kits. So, hey, load up on them kits. Get me wrong if I'm right.
You right. They gonna think they're in good case, and we gonna
get that $2,000 kit.
Yeah. Even all their weaponry, they want to be doomsday prepping. Yeah, that's gonna be left for us.
Yeah, kind of. We gonna take all that and complete your doomsday.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's pretty
that look like Costco's and Costco's and Sam's and all that shit. They giving it to you in bulks. You finna get a lot of that shit.
Oh, they bulking it up. They told you to start stockpiling, so they finna make bread on top of that. They know a war is big money business.
Mm-hmm.
When World War II started, we were in the Great Depression. America was in Great Depression. It was dust bowls going on. It was all type of mad. Now, black people, we were doing our thing.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? That's when we was having Black Wall Streets all over and all. And then when They went to war with them and us at the same time.
Talking about depression, man. We, you know what I mean? We come up on depression and all the things that y'all done to us. Then when it finally came to y'all, you know what I mean, hit y'all doorstep.
Right.
You understand me? It was a problem. Y'all couldn't take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So get ready, man, because guess what? Iran, they ain't playing. They said, oh, yeah, you want to keep that? You want to keep up that?
Yeah.
Guess what? It's going to get nuclear.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, they ain't the big bad bully no more, right?
Right.
Y'all done raised up more bullies in the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Oppressor, y'all done raised up a lot of bullies now. Everybody on y'all level. Everybody done found out, you know what I mean, y'all little tricks and trades, man. You know what I mean? Everybody know, man. Ain't nobody going for that. You know what I mean? A lot of people ain't going for that, man. You gonna come and try to push your democracy over here? Well, we not even for LGBTQ shit. We ain't even on that shit over here. Y'all want to come over here and push that felonious shit on us? I'm glad, you know what I mean, a lot of these countries finally standing up, man. Like Zelensky told Donald Trump in that meeting, like, yeah, well, you're not feeling it now, but in the future you will. Then Donald Trump, he ain't like that. I don't know if you remember that. Zelensky was telling Donald Trump, yeah, but in the future you will. In the future, then Donald Trump kind of took over the conversation.
Yeah, kind in that interview they just had the other day. That sit down. I mean, it was about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Even the other nations know that it's a judgment coming. You know what I mean? Even they know. But the pride of the oppressor, the so-called white man, who is the devil that the Bible speaks of, he act like he don't see it. He gonna continue trying to be in place of the Most High. He gonna continue to try to stay in that number one spot. You know what I mean? Hey, but like the scriptures say, man, and prophesied, man, your destruction is near. You understand? Your time's up. Esau, your time's up. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that
follower.
Yeah, I hear.
Damn right. Nah, man, you too wild, man. Definitely, man. Shit, we you know, hey, it's about that time, man. Definitely, unless you got something to bring out.
No, that's it. I just want to kind of close my end out real quick. This heavy content, man, every Tuesday. Y'all want to tune in, hit them like buttons, man. You understand me? Wednesday night, the brother drop a heavy class on Wednesday. What's Wednesday? What you title that on Wednesdays? That ain't history, is it? I can't hear you. You got your mute on.
Yeah, Salaki. No, that's law class.
Okay, kind. The brother drop a heavy law class, man. I definitely be listening in. You know what I mean? Tuning in also. And pay your Passover fee. You understand me? Pay your tithes. You understand?
Right.
Passover jumping off in a few days. You understand? I get to see my brothers again. Right. My sisters, you understand me? On our way to the A. And I'm gonna send you a checklist, man. Y'all driving down there, make sure everything checked off before y'all leave out. I'll get that to you. Yeah, man. Hey, man, it's heavy content, man. You understand me? Big ups to the priest and officer. You understand me? Kakumgaba. You understand me? The host. You understand? Heavy content. You understand?
That's right.
You're doing amazing work, man. Big ups to Hebrew Academy. I know y'all on y'all way down there. You understand? We gonna kick it Wednesday, right? That's me and your day, right? Give me some time, brother. Give me some time, brother. I'll be pulling.
Man, holla at me Thursday night, man. Thursday night is up. It's up and it's stuck on Thursday night, man. It's gonna be
that was Friday. That ain't Friday when they do the Hebrew
the trials is the trials
graduation and all that.
Yeah, that's graduation.
That's Thursday.
And all that. So yeah, kind of what come.
Yeah, Lord be with them brothers at trial, man. Lord be with y'all, man. You know what I mean? Big ups to everybody that was in the chat today. You understand me? Big ups to Zara. She on deck. Big ups to Shalom Nahar, you understand me? Everybody else that was in the chat, you understand?
That's right.
Hey, this heavy content. ISUPK Iowa, man. We out here, man, for blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. If you're not black, Hispanic, or Native American, again, Arriva Dirty. You understand me? Arriva Dirty. And I yield.
Right. Yeah, come, man. Hey, yeah, definitely big ups to Officer Tazar, man. Always, you know what I'm saying, blessing us with his presence. You know what I'm saying? Heavy content, you know, every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Man, you know, where we break down these articles, man, from the lens and the eyes of the men of the ISUPK, the home of the truth, man. Definitely tomorrow, check us out for law class, you know, so where we break down precept upon precept, man. And next week, we won't be going live. I mean,
what we gonna be at next week? Huh? What we gonna be at next week?
In Atlanta, ATL, Georgia. You understand? ATL, shawty. Yeah, damn right. Yeah, but definitely, man. Hey, everybody put in their last provisions in for the Passover, man. With that being said, man, shalom.
Hey, shalom, shalom.